Welcome to this video, and we're going to be looking at the fabulous Capsule CRM. We're going to start off by logging in. Nice simple login screen. We can even pop our logo on there so that from the very off the system feels like it's ours, which is really important. So we're going to log in, and this is going to be a quick overview video. So we're going to be looking first of all at the dashboard. So this is the entry point, and you can see we've got some really useful information here. We can see what's been viewed recently. We can see the activities that have taken place, tasks that have been completed this week, emails sent. We get a really nice view of the sales pipeline, and we get an overview of the projects area. We also get to see our Outlook or Gmail calendar, so we can integrate those with the CRM, and we get to see our tasks. And we can also add a task here if we want to. And we can see what's going on with our goals. So we can set goals in Capsule. They can be account, or they can be value, or they can be monthly, quarterly, annually, and they are absolutely brilliant. So Capsule's a really good CRM, and CRMs traditionally were client relationship management systems. But when you replace client with contact, then you open up the system to be way more useful for a small business owner. You can keep your suppliers in here, you can manage your partner program, you can look after your associates, you can manage any networking that you do. There's all sorts of things that you can put into Capsule, all of your contacts basically, and that makes it a system then that supports your entire business. And it's absolutely brilliant. It's been around for just over 15 years now. The parent company is based in Manchester, and they are super helpful if you have any questions or want to contact them about any new features. They are very receptive to that type of thing. So they are a brilliant organisation, company to work with. And Capsule itself has three main areas. It's got the data bank, and this is where we keep all of our contacts, people and organisations, and we use tags and custom fields and data tags to work out what that person or organisation means to us. So we'd have a tag such as prospect or potential client or supplier or partner. And the second main area is the sales pipeline, and we get to manage our opportunities in this. We get to manage our sales process and give our opportunities the best chance possible of converting into a sale. And the third main area is the projects area, and we can use this area to look after our clients and what we deliver to them. We can also look after our own internal projects in the projects area. So they're the three main areas. We also get some really nice reports, and we can also have some automations. So let's have a look at people and organisations. So this is a view of all people in organisations, and what we can do here is we can really dice and slice our data so that we're contacting the right people at the right time with the right message. So all of the tags that we build into the system, all of the custom fields that we build into the system, they all appear here, so you can just add filter after filter after filter and get some really nice lists. And you can save those lists, and then what you can just pop back to that list, and the content is dynamically updated. So let's have a look at an organisation. So we've got Citrus Lemon here. We've got two tags here, client potential and client previous. So we're talking to them about some work, and we've already done some work for them. So we can see the opportunities. We've got 5 there. We've also got 5 projects. So we're talking to them about 5 pieces of work, and we have delivered 5 pieces of work. We can see the pipeline value, and we can see the total value of work that's been won. We also get a really nice AI summary here, and we can also add tracks. And a track is a series of tasks, and in this case, nurture the relationship with them. So what we can do is now look at a person who works there. So Celia Lemon works at Citrus Lemon, and we can see the number of opportunities that she's also involved with and the number of projects that she's involved with, which is 0. So we're not actually delivering anything to her at the moment. We can send emails from within Capsule. We can pull up email templates and send those out. We've got some nice AI assist there as well. And the email comes from our normal email provider in effect. So the recipient doesn't see any difference. And a copy of the email gets stored onto the sent items. And when they reply, then we can pop that email into Capsule as well. We can also add tasks, and we can make comments, as in we can leave comments for other users on the system. We can also enrich the contact and we can enrich the organization. So Capsule goes out to the universe, finds out any information that's in the public domain and can actually show us that. So it saves us doing that. So it's really, really useful, really helpful stuff. So an example of a track that we could add to a person might be prospect nurture, and we might research that contact, we might record any relevant information, and we might prompt ourselves to make some outbound calls or to send an email, and there might be some follow-up activity. So a good example of a track there, and we can actually bespoke all of these task categories, and these task categories feed into our calendar and into our tasks. So let's have a look at the sales pipeline. So an overview of the sales pipeline is this first view. We've got the milestones here. So we've got initial inquiry, meeting call, proposal verbally accepted, T's and C's, and agreement sent, services agreement sent. And you can pick up an opportunity here and drag it and drop it into the won or lost bucket. And you can actually see what's going on in a list view as well. And we got some lovely filters here so we can really drill down what's going on. And we have a really nice dashboard view as well to show us what's going on with our sales pipeline. And opportunities are really nice to look at. They are very aligned with how the contact looks. So if we just pop into this one here for Lemon Associates, so we've got another tag here. So we have different tags on the pipeline than we do on the contacts, and different tags on the projects area as well. And we can really have our revenue streams running through the system. So interested in service C, the source of opportunities is custom field that we can create. So they were referred by Joe Blogs, and Lucy Lemon is the person we're talking to there. And we can see here that it's in the sales pipeline dem. On the growth plan up, you get 5 pipelines. On the starter plan, you get 1 pipeline, and you can see the expected value. And when you move along that sales process, then the green line changes, and we have some automation set up here. So actually the track is automatically added. So we are really moving that opportunity along that sales process in a really nice, efficient way and giving it the best chance possible of converting. So when it does convert, what we can do, we can click on one, and we can ignore the fact there's inactive tasks on there because that's not a problem at all. And then we can click on projects, and we've got this brand new project here which has been created by Capsule for us, and we have another fab automation that we can add a track automatically onto a project when it's created. So this may be going to a different team member, somebody else in your team, or it may be for you, but it has automatically created a project based on the fact an opportunity has been won, and it has automatically added a track to that, so we can start to move through the delivery process. And here we have 4 different stages, and we can look at all of the projects that we're working on for our clients in this view here, and we can drag and drop these if we want to. We can pick them up, but we get some really nice information on these tiles as well. And if we want to do some dicing and slicing of our projects, we go into the list view and we get to see some more filters. And we might want to look at the projects that are due to close on a certain date or have been added on a certain date. So we get some really nice ability here to dice and slice. And I'm just going to quickly show you the reports area. So what we can do in the reports area, we can actually build our own dashboards now, and we can also look at dashboards for activity and tasks. So activity would be things like sending an email or making a call, or we can actually add our own activity types in. So it might be walking meeting, or it could be sales admin work, or it could be business development work. So it's an activity. And then you've got tasks, so we can add our own tasks in here. So that would be send proposal, follow up on proposal, follow up number 2. And what we have here is a completed task by month due, and here we are in April 26, and we can see all of these different tasks here color coded, and we can drill down. If we don't want to see them all, then we can just click and include some and not include others. We can also change the date of that report. So it's a really, really good area. And we get another graph down there, and we can export these as well if we need to. Have dashboards for pipeline conversion rates, open projects, closed projects, and we've got lots of sales reports there as well. So what I've shown you is a whistle-stop tour of Capsule CRM. I could talk much longer and go into much more detail, but I'll do that in another video. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then please do like it, and please do subscribe to my channel. I do share lots of hints and tips on Capsule and on Transpond, which is the sister company of Capsule. And we use Transpond. It's an omni marketing tool, so we can send out nurture campaigns, we can set up sign up forms, landing pages, we can even have a chat bot, a conversation on our website, and Transpond is used to manage that and to have that available for us. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Do let me know if you have any questions, but thank you for watching.